Over winter break, JJ Gonzalez got the opportunity to help assist a hospital by helping unload critical patient via helicopter. He explains how, in the future, he would like to be in health.
I've always had a passion to be in the medical field. Before I signed up, I was with the City of Olathe Fire Explorers, which is like a training program to become a firefighter and paramedic for the City of Olathe. Not directly for the City of Olathe, but like we can get signed on with different departments. I'm still part of it, but I'm not really in the firefighting side. I'm more in the medical side.
This isn't JJ's first time volunteering at the hospital, and he plans to continue volunteering. He explains why he volunteered in the first place.
It was just to do something over the summer, just an easy job. I started working out in the neonatal intensive care unit at the hospital. Worked there for about 6 months, and the patient flow was just like really low, and there was nothing really happening. So I decided to move departments and go down to the emergency room, where I just felt. And once I got into the emergency room, that's when I've kind of had like a bigger passion for like becoming just more involved in like assisting the nurses and the doctors.
JJ explained a little bit more about the patient and what the situation was like.
I can't really give specific details due to privacy reasons, but it was I think it was like a 30-year-old male that from way down south, and the emergency services down in wherever it happened, American Medical Response, AMR, thought it was appropriate for a critical care transport from the scene of the call. So they just called them up, and we got the helicopter, and then they brought them to Overland Park Regional.
JJ explained how this event was a little different from other times he has helped.
This hasn't been my first encounter with helicopters. Back in the summer, we had 2 of them come in at one time from an accident, and it was an okay accident, but for our trauma protocols there, it wasn't too spectacular. That, in my opinion, I don't think they should have even called them. But this one was a little bit different because I actually got to assist.
JJ told me in depth of the dramatic situation he had to help with.
Before the helicopter even started coming in, the dispatcher called our charge nurse, Kelsey, said like, hey, we're Life Flight Eagles bringing a patient in, just to give us a heads up. Then once we know that's going to officially happen, we'll call our security team to get the helipad cleared off and blocked off. We'll get the official report via Biocom or radio, saying like what's happening with the patient, like what's his age and his vitals and stuff like that. Once we get that, I'll go assist get the room prepped. But because I knew the radio report, we knew the helicopter was coming in way before the medics called in, I was able to get the room and our transfer bed ready. Once the helicopter, I got everything prepped up. I went out with the security guards to look for the helicopter because we never really know where it's coming from.
JJ then explained what happens to the patient after he is unloaded.
After the helicopter is unloaded, what I do with the flight crew, their flight paramedic and flight nurse and our nurse, we just moved the patient into our resuscitation room because the patient was intubated. And intubation means that they're on a breathing machine, so we took them in to there for further treatment.
JJ thinks volunteering is a great thing and really can help him in the future.
And that I'm young and actually getting involved in this stuff, I think if you get involved early, you get a better chance like to see what you do and what you don't like. Like just doing this stuff, I've learned that like stuff can happen and like life's not always fair and like anything could happen to you.
JJ recommends that everyone goes out there and volunteer. For ONW Now, this has been Griffin Hanna. Now back to the desk.